What's up, ladies and gentlemen, fellow gamers? So, you want to learn how to make a PVE set, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and get started on this. What is the PVE? And when I mean the PVE set, I mean the rank 9 4th cast, or rank 9 times 4 version of the PVE set. Alright, so this is on this evolved PW server. Your server might not have it, and I don't remember if it was on regular PWI. But alright, so your regular rank 9 times 3 armor looks like this. Alright, and you see all the set bonuses and everything like that. But your PVE gear, if you look on this server, it's going to be on one of these two forges, right? Boundless or Cauldron. Now I'll show you the difference. This Cauldron one is the expensive way to do it. It involves a lot more money and coins. Like, let's say if I wanted to get the Chieftain's breastplate, which is the rank 9 times 4 for this, for Barbarian. For your class, is obviously going to be different unless you're a Barbarian also. But it'll take 80 of these Sovereign Seals and one of these Orichalcums for each piece, and then the belt will take a little bit more of the Sovereign Seals and the Orichalcums. But if you see here, it does not take the rank 9 times 3, otherwise it would be called the Hegemony. But this one is, this one here is the Overlord. That's the rank 9 times 2. So basically, you're bypassing all the Essence of Defense and the basic badges that you'd need for the rank 9 times 3. So if you don't mind paying a little more for cash and don't want to do all the farming of the basic badges and stuff, you can go with this route, okay? And those Sovereign Seals can be made. I think the Orichalcums can be made right here too. There you go. And it takes 5 million coin each and 500 supply tokens each, just for those Sovereign Seals. And Orichalcums, I can't remember. Oh, they're right here. So those are 250 supply tokens and 10 million. So that gets really expensive really fast. And if you look at the other one, this is the one I'll be teaching you guys how to do. This is made with stuff you can buy with event gold. So if you look on the chest plates, and you can see on this server, they color them differently, so they make sure you know which one's the PVE versus the regular stuff, right? So the Chieftain's breastplate, it will take the Hegemony breastplate, which is the rank 9 times 3. So you do have to have all your Essence of Defense and your basic badges to make the rank 9 times 3 into these rank 9 times 4 PVE set. I hope I'm not confusing too much, but we'll get started. Here's a list of everything you're gonna need. Let me start at the top. I separated this out so you can see the differences. So like, let's say we'll take example here, the belt. For the rank 9, you're gonna need these mats, right? And then for the rank 9 times 2, you're gonna need these mats. Rank 9 times 3, so on, right? And you'll notice there are some differences in between like the belt and the regular armor, right? So most of the armor is all gonna have the same ingredients. Like you see, like the footwear will need 2 medals of glory and 14 general summers token, whereas the wrist guards also gonna need those the same amounts, but the belts are always different. So this takes 1 more medal of glory and a bunch more general summers tokens, and same thing with the last option, right? It's going to need 10 Quadium Crystals, whereas the rank 9 times 4, the rest of the armors are going to use Wishalloy Bars and Adamantine Powders. Alright, so just keep that in mind. I'd go through the list first if you want to check it out. And here's the totals you'll need. But you'll see right here for the 5 Summerwind tokens, I put the sub mats underneath it, right? So it's not gonna need, you're not gonna need 5 Summerwind tokens and also 6,000 Uncanny Crystals and 1,500 Rapture Crystals. You will only need these 2 to make the 5 Summerwinds token, okay? And then here's your totals of your coins you need. You need 445 million coins and 359 event gold. Now, there are going to be some shortcuts you can always do too, like general summons tokens. You can farm them in Flow Silver Palace Judgment mode, and like the Medals of Glory, you can buy off people. Let's see what else. Essence of Defense, you farm that yourself. Basic badges, you have to farm that too. You can buy those, but everything I'm doing it like the cheapest way to do it with like event gold. You can always use real gold to buy some of these mats and stuff like that. Right? Okay. So without going too far into it, I think I have everything I need. Alright, so there's another Commander-in-Chief down in Archosaur, but I just like coming up here because I don't know. Anyways, so here's the rank 9x1 part, okay? I'm doing this without the rank 9 ring. That you can research how to get. It's not that hard. It's I can't remember. I think it's like 5 Medal of Glories and 32 General Summons tokens. I can't remember totally, but this is assuming you already have the rank 9 ring, which this is the upgrade version, so don't pay attention too much to that. This will only be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of the rank 9 PVE, okay? Alright, so here we go. Commander-in-Chief, rank 9. You want to do the quest related, and here's all the ones you can need. A lot of people recommend don't get the weapon, because as you go up in we'll see this weapon right here, this is the rank 9x4 PvP weapon that already has 70 attack levels, whereas if you were to get the rank 9 PVE weapon, that'll have slaying levels, but it won't multiply as well as the attack will. I have another video on attack versus slaying, but let's go ahead and get started. Be careful whatever you get, because some of them have different names. Like here's the badge. I think you can't go wrong with everything but the weapon. I know some classes like Archer and Blade Master has a couple different weapons, so just kind of pay attention to the weapon. You can also see once you get the first part, that'll tell you what it is. So this is the protection belt. Alright, let's go ahead and trade. And on this server, you can only trade for rank 9 once per. Get that over here so I can see. Okay, so you can only trade it once per day. So you usually can't get like 2 sets or mess up that much. So that's gonna be your footwear. Alright, so if you did everything right, you should have, you'll see like halfway through where it says Overlord's Covenant. Yours will say something else different, but you can see that they all have the same set bonus, right? The 6 set bonus. Okay, so that's your rank 9x1. Congratulations. Alright, now we have to do the rank 9x2. If you look here, this will be the upgrade, right? Leg, feet, chest, blah blah blah. Now on this server they separated it out, so it obviously looks different from this set, right? This is your normal set. Actually, let's look at the barb one. There you go. So that's the barb one. By the way, you can't change it for. Make sure you buy the right one for your class. Okay, I mean you shouldn't be able to get other, but just make sure you take your time reading. All right, so you can see that this is the PVE. And look in the name, it'll say PVE in it. This is not the PVE, so this will be the PVP. Right? So make sure you select the right ones. I've actually did the wrong ones before, so I mean you just pay attention right here. You need the Summerwind Token. You'll need 5 of them. That can be bought right. This guy. Okay. There's 2 ways to buy it. You can use the Wedding Candy, and maybe someone has a cheaper way of doing it that way. I just prefer the Summerwind, but the Uncanny and Rapture Crystal way. Alright, if you go max, look, I have and have to get 5 of each. Let's go ahead and buy them. There we go. It didn't cost anything. Alright, now this is where you have to be careful. Alright, so remember, don't pick the top one, pick the PVE, because once you make a PvP set, you can't change it to PVE, and vice versa. Alright, so PVE leggings. Let's go ahead and hit that first. You have to manually right click it to put it in there. Alright, and it'll only fit in the right slots. Alright, so here we go. We now have the PVE set ×2, so it'll be rank 9 x2 PVE. Alright, and looks like we did everything right. We should be good. Okay, so now let's head to the third. Alright, so here we are. We're in the Warsong Cave. Now you can see there's 3 different forges here. They actually move the PVE away from it so you can't make a mistake. Which some people still can't make a mistake. But so here we go. So here's the PvP. This is what you do not want to get. Alright, you want to come over here for the PVE. And let's go ahead. Peerless manufacturing. You notice that these are all, and here's the thing, like if you want to upgrade this to PVE, you can. If you want to upgrade it here to the PvP, you cannot. You see how it takes the Overlord PvP belt, whereas over here it will take, it only takes the PVE belt. You see that different symbol right here? Alright, so let's go ahead. This will take 20 Essence of Defense and 150 basic badges. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure we got the right class for each. Okay, the rank 9×3 PVE. Here we go. Alright, there we have it. There's the full set. You'll see where it says Defender of Hegemony 6. They should all say it. Alright, we were looking good there. Oh my god, I made way too much Uncanny Crystals. Whoopsie. I'll have to adjust that in my notes. Alright, and I'll post that in the description. Okay. So let's go ahead into the fourth part, the rank 9×4 PVE. Okay, so here we go. Now, like I said earlier, there's 2 different forges. This is in my opinion, the more expensive forge, but it bypasses the rank 9x3. So keep that in mind if you want to compare prices and stuff like that. I think majority of the people are going to go this route. This is the cheaper and the farmable route and stuff. So this is why I made a video just on that one. Now, there we go. So it's going to be using these Wishalloy Bars, Adamantine Powders, Quadium Crystals, okay? And it's going to take 20 to 50 million per piece. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so if you can see, again, for the set bonus, they all have the Chieftain's Rage set bonuses. And what separates these from the PvP set is this is geared more for PvE only. They actually suck in PvP. So depending on what you want to do with your toon, it'll depend on what you want to do. Okay, so right now you see I have the PvP set, and I've got a mixed bag of attacks and defenses, mostly defense. I actually have a set that's full defense, but just to compare. So this is what it's going to look like right now with the PvE set, with mixed bags of defense and attack. And I'll put on the PVE set. Alright, tell me that doesn't look like two eyes and mouth, like it's a Muppet. I always see a Muppet right there. I don't know what you guys see. Alright, so let's compare. Here we'll do before and after. Okay, so you'll see the attack levels right here. For the PvP is 156 to 115, defense level is 83 to 31, but you have over here 0 slaying, 0 warding, 140 slaying, and 130 warding. Now after, like, if you look, you can mouse over it, right? And when you put your mouse over it, even though it has 140 slaying levels, the damage inflicted non-player targets increased by 95%. Attack is 1-to-1, so 115 level here will be 115% damage increase. So after you get past this, like 95% one, your values go down for slaying. And like right here, look at this, 130 warding levels, but only 55% defense reduction. Alright, the consensus opinion here on the server is just to get the armor and then get the rank 9x4 weapon, and you should be good, and you should be able to kick a lot more ass. Let's go ahead and do some damage testing real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna use a weapon that does not have the God of Frenzy on it there, because that's a double crit. So let's go ahead and put on our PvP set. And so what we're testing here is PvP set versus PvE set with a non-crit weapon on a test dummy. Okay, so I'm not putting any buffs on myself or anything like that. I'm just gonna go run through my macro. And here's my number 3 macro. I've got a video on that. So we're looking at, let's go ahead and oops. So it looks like we're averaging about 100,000. Some as low as 88,000 and some as high as 160,000. So these numbers are actually pretty consistent. let's go ahead and put on the PVE gear. So now you'll see the non-crits are 100,000, and where's some high crits? Come on, we should be getting some 300. There you go, 244, 251. So you can see it does actually a significant amount more damage, and you get a significant amount more defense from it too, which I can't show right here. But anyways. So I hope you guys liked the guide. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Oh, let's go ahead and show you what it looks like. There you go. Let's put on the better weapon. That's the full rank 9x4 set. Looks pretty vicious. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Leave any questions, comments in the comments section. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys back in game, alright? Peace.